Welcome to the boxing bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. Looking forward to it. No snow yet. We're still waiting on that snowstorm here in the Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex. Waiting for that snow to come in the DFW area. So we're all good. Pretty good card. Pretty good card. I have a lot of thoughts on that. Hang on. For the first super card, I wanted to hate on it. I want to hate Dana White. I want him to stick to UFC, but I got to be real. Let's take a poll. Give the first Zuffa card a grade. A, B, C, D, F. All right, guys, give the grade. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was good. I thought the fights were evenly matched. The fights were good. From the beginning, the prelims especially, the prelims were competitive. I was rooting for my boy Guillermo. I thought Guillermo had a real chance to win that fight. The judges disagreed. This is going to be good today, guys. We did hit on the first parlay. Shout out, Julius became a member today. Guys, do become a member. Smash the join button. Do become a member. Let me put that in the link real quick. Shout out, Julius, becoming a member today. We did hit on our first parlay today. That was the first. There are two more parlays pending for this week. And that's obviously going to depend on what Andy Cruz does. If Andy Cruz wins, which he certainly will, we'll be 3 for 3 on our parlays. But it was a really good week. I didn't get all my picks right, but I'm gonna hit on all my parlays as long as Andy Cruz comes through. And that's what really matters. Let me. Guys, do become a VIP member. Give me 1 second. All right, so Julius, send me an email. Send me an email to this email. All right. Let me guys, give it a grade. Give it a grade. I am interested in what everybody thought, so give it a grade. I thought the show was good. I wanted to hate on Dana White. I wanted to hate it. I wanted him to say he doesn't know what he's doing. It was pretty good. It was interesting. The one corner were black shorts, the other corner were white shorts. The fighters wore the same color gloves. It did kind of look like, an old white guy put this together, right? Like the trunks, the gloves, it was all uniform. But that's okay. The fights were really good, and that's what matters. The Chino fight was garbage, and I want to keep this in mind. The Chino fight, the white guy Chino fight, was garbage. Like, let's not lie about that. That Deande, I told you in my video, in my breakdown, that guy was garbage. That guy was hot garbage. He shouldn't have been in the ring. He shouldn't have been. I don't even think Chino looked all that good. I gave him a C in his performance. I thought it was just okay. I really didn't think too much of it. I just thought the performance was meh. I really didn't think too much of it. I thought it was just a middling performance. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. He looked a little sloppy at times, but he obviously dominated the fight. I just like Deande was hot, hot trash, just dog water. I mean, bad, just trash. And his feet looked like he had never. Yeah, Deande is a club, and not even a good club fighter, right? Like not even the best club fighter of the night. He's bad, man. I don't know where they found him, why they did that, and then like Ocampo. I get what they did. So here's my point. The only reason why we know Ocampo is because he's lost every round to big time fighters. That's the only reason why we know who he is. I hope, it's time to give other fighters a payday. I understand why they picked Ocampo. They wanted to hype up their guy. Ocampo had fought Spence. He had fought Tim Tszyu. He had fought some Fundora. So it was a name that we had known. It was a name that was recycled. So they gave him to Callum Walsh, and Callum Walsh took care of business. I thought Callum Walsh looked pretty good. I gave Callum Walsh a B+ on that performance. I thought it was pretty good. Walsh sucks. He's going on the no bet list. That's an interesting. I don't know that he sucks. I mean, look. Can I look at him and say, "Oh, he's the next great thing. He is the next world champ"? No, I can't do that. But do I think he sucked? I don't think he sucked. The fight wasn't spectacular. It wasn't a great performance, but it was okay. It was a workman-like performance. I had no issues with it. I had no problems with it. Let me start from the top here. All I can say is thank you for the pick. Salute, guys. Remember to tip your gambling advisor. Come through for your gambling advisor. Hit on another parlay. My first parlay is hit. I hit on my first parlay. I'll let you guys know what that was right now. I got as long as Cruz wins tomorrow, I hit on all three, and we'll be 3 for 3 on our parlays, which is beautiful again. So it was Chino Rodriguez money line. That was easy. The over on Trinidad Ornelas, I did not think that was going to hit after 3 knockdowns in the first 3 rounds or whatever it was. And then over on the Sandoval fight. So it was over on Sandoval, over on Trinidad, and Chino on points. I mean, Chino on the money line. Chino on the money line. I'm losing it. Chino on the money line, over on Trinidad Ornelas, over on Sandoval Rodriguez. That's the first parlay hit, so we're good there. The second parlay, it is the over on Trinidad Ornelas, that hit. Walsh money line, that hit, and Andy Cruz money line. And the third money line, which we got at really good prices on Sunday. We locked that in last Sunday. We locked that in last Sunday, and we got Walsh and Cruz. And Walsh and Cruz alone on Sunday when I locked it, Walsh was minus 500, Cruz was minus 2. Altogether, that was minus 135. So we're in really, really good shape this week if you took my advice. Guys, do like, share, and subscribe. Remember to tip your gambling advisor. Cash app is in the ticker below. Super chats are always available. Also, become a member, become a Patreon, do all that good stuff. Just $5 a month. Well, I put more. Wish I put more, but I'm gonna follow you and only you and be rich. You're amazing. God bless. Thank you, Benz. I appreciate you, Ben. Man, my parlay hit, but I lost my winnings on pillow fisted Walsh. I hear you. Zuba doesn't allow self-expression. All boxes have dress code. Yeah. It is what it is. I agree with you. Boxing is an individual sport. We don't need to have uniforms in it, right? Like, this is not the Knicks versus the Lakers. We don't need to have uniforms. Individual sport. Yo, G-Man, thank you. My parlay hit big. Thank you, Cheese. Remember to tip your gambling advisor. Cash app, super chats available. Appreciate you, my dude. Zufa was fire for the first event ever. Not bad. It was pretty good. I thought it was good. The fights were good. The fights were competitive. The matchmaking was great. But what I wanted to point out here, look, I'm going to give the Zupa card a B+ or B or B+. I'm going to give it in the B range. And I am. I wanted to hate it. I wanted to hate Dana White. I wanted to say Dana White doesn't know what he's doing. Dana White doesn't know boxing. Dana White's to say his own lane. The card was good, but the matchmaking was great. It was up until Dana White's fighters. Dana White is invested in Chino and he's invested in Walsh. Chino and Walsh both got hand-picked opponents. Everyone else got a tough fight. Everyone else got hell. Sandoval. Everyone else got a tough fight, no matter where you were. The two guys they wanted to showcase both got easy fights. Think about it, right? Like their guys are Chino. Chino got a ridiculous opponent. I told 79, I don't know if 79 is in the chat. I told 79 wants to have a pro fight. I said, fight that guy. Fight DeAndre. You'll beat him. That guy is god awful. His feet look like he had never done this before. He's crossing his feet. His balance is all over. It's like, guys, did you ever do a little X on the tape on the floor drill? Like, did you ever do any of this? Your footwork looks like you've never done this before. That's one. And then, like, I understand why they picked Ocampo, because he's not good. That's why they picked him. And they knew that Kalen Walsh would look good against him. And people knew, y'all have seen Ocampo many times. You saw him against Spence. He's a name that you know. You saw him against Spence, get knocked out in the first round. You saw him against Zoo, knocked out in the first round. And then you saw him again with Fundora, which he went the distance. And now he goes the distance with Walsh. It was clever matchmaking at the top. The guys he wanted to matchmake carefully, he did. Everyone else got a hell of a fight. All in all, it was a very good night of boxing. I'm giving it a B or a B plus. You guys give it a grade. Gary, I posted a very short video talking my shit at the Swindler, and it's got like 600 views in an hour. The YouTube algorithm is a mystery. 79. I'll play it. You want to post the link? I'll play it. You want to post the link? Post the link. Great card until the main event. Hope they don't have Walsh headlining. Well, they're going to have Walsh headlining again because they got a lot of money invested in Walsh. You can see, they don't have a ton of money invested in boxing, but they didn't go cheap. They didn't go cheap at all. But they spent money on the production. The production was quite good. They had a television crew of, I think, 500 people. I think everyone except for me who's ever talked about boxing or watched boxing was part of the telecast. And by the way, can we get into Max Kellerman? Oh my gosh. Can we cut his mic? He is the most annoying, abrasive human being on the face of the earth. He knows nothing about boxing. He doesn't stop talking. He doesn't have anything intelligent to add. It's just like the girl when you take her on a date and she just yaps and yaps and yaps and yaps in your ear about nothing, about absolutely nothing. About she wants to get an air freshener for the car, and she had this tea that tastes like ginger ale, and it's just yapping and yapping, and she got new throw pillows. And it's just dumb, and she's learned how to do a new dance. And shut up, stop talking, stop talking. Stop. I'm trying to watch boxing. I'm trying to listen to Andre Ward. I'm trying to learn what's going on. I'm trying to get Andre Ward take on it. I'm trying to watch the fight. And Max Kellerman is just babbling his stupid nonsense like the most annoying girlfriend you ever had. Stop talking, Max. You're a well-dressed gay retard. Stop talking. Just stop talking. No more talking, Max Kellerman. No more. I digress. Whilst trying to fight like Calzaghe, he's going to get, that was not good. I don't know why he fights like a Freddie Roach guy. Fight like a Freddie Roach guy. Be you, baby, be you. I give it a B rating. It would be an A without your boy Max. Shout out. I didn't watch the whole card, but Kellerman commentary for the Walsh fight was underwhelming. I don't know anyone who likes him. I don't know who likes him. I don't know. Stop talking, Max Kellerman. Kane let me down. Yeah, I thought Kane did let me down. Fat slob. Good show. It was a good show. It was a good show. Sandoval throws like a sloth. Yeah, he's slow. His speed looked really big. You watch the tape of it, and maybe it's just the opponent, but he looked really, really, really slow. J-Rod had time for a coffee right before countering. You ain't never lied. I do. You ain't never lied. Where in the world does Max get off comparing Walsh to Roy Jones in any fashion? I didn't even hear that. He was annoying the entire card. I can't listen to him. It's just like that annoying girlfriend who just yaps and chirps and chirps and chirps, and you're like, stop talking, stop talking, stop talking. And it's all nonsense. It's just utter nonsense. And he thinks he sounds smart. He's a well-dressed gay retard. Stop talking. Go back to ESPN where you can talk to casuals all day. Go back to First Take, dude. And I can talk about LeBron James or Michael Jordan. And who's the GOAT, dude? Stop talking, Max Kellerman. Just stop. The idea is a club on that. Yeah. Ocampo is just a punching bag. Also, they robbed Jacob Ramos. I told you Ramos was live in that fight. You think Ramos got robbed? It was a good fight. It was a good fight. I told you Ramos. I told you my Texas boys, Ramos and Gutierrez were going to come to fight. I told you those odds on those fights were wild. Wild. Combo's a punching bag. That's all he is, my dude. Walsh threw like 2 jabs. Yeah, it wasn't his best performance. I don't think he sucks though. But it wasn't his best performance. It was interesting. Walsh has very good footwork, but no power. Yeah, he was supposed to be somewhat of a hitter coming up. You know, his power isn't translating. Ooh, Walsh. This is you guys are down on Walsh, I see. All right, that would have been a better poll question. That's tomorrow's poll question. You think Ko stops Hart with the extra weight? Maybe. I don't like Ko. I think Hart's a better boxer. Like Hart knows how to fight better, but he's 36. He hasn't fought a high-level guy in a long time. I don't know what to make of Hart. I do think Ko's going to win, but I don't like the price. I don't think it's worth the price. Do I think Ko stops him? It's very possible, Julius. It's very possible. His footwork is not great. Who are we talking about? Walsh? He overextends his punches too much. We got a lot of problems with Walsh. I'm also relying heavily on Cruz tomorrow to get paid. Sandoval did not come through. The reason they do the uniform is marketing. People will clip up the event and post it everywhere, so they want people to know about Zuffa. It's cool. Yeah, no, I get it. 79. What is it? They want to know a boxing bet 79. Box in bet 79. I'll put a link in there. Hang on. There's a link to I put a link in the chat to 79 channels. Shout out for the super sticker. Shout out for the $5 super sticker. Who is that? Thank you for the super sticker, C. Miller. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate the tip. Appreciate you. Of course, my dude. Of course, my dude. Let me get back to these. What's good, user N? What's good, user N? That damn Kane Sandoval. Yeah. I didn't have any money on Sandoval. I did have money on Max, and that didn't come through. Omar is deep on my bet list. What did you guys think of the stoppage in the Ornelas fight? That fight was wild, right? I thought Ornelas came out round 1. He probably won. Gets knocked out in round 2. Gets knocked out in round 3. I'm like, God dang it. God dang it, Max. You're going to get stopped like this? Then I thought he came out, he went 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, he's just putting rounds in the bank. I'm like, yo, I'm not good at math at all, but he may be like closing in here on the scorecard after being knocked down 3 times in 2 rounds. And then the 9th round, it was rough. and then they stopped it. And I was like, yo, what's going on though? Like, why are we stopping the fight here? What did you guys? I know he dislocated something, but they popped it back in, and he was fighting with it. He wasn't taking punishment. I don't understand why they stopped the fight. Andy Cruz KO. It's possible. I like the odds on the Andy Cruz KO. How do you rate Muay Thai's ability to close the distance? Not good enough. Not good enough. He's around. There you go. Hang on. All right, 79. Do we dare play this? Do we dare play this?
You don't know shit. You said he was live, bro. Oh my God. You don't know shit about boxing. You don't know shit. You said he was live, bro.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I picked Max Ronaldo and Kane Sandoval. I ain't gonna say a damn thing. I did not know that was coming. I did not know that was coming. It was like Pro Box, but with better production. That's fair. That's fair. Andre Ward sounded like he wanted to KO Kellerman. Max Kellerman is so annoying. He's got to stop talking. No one likes Max Kellerman. Max damn near ruined the night. I can't listen to him. I can't listen to Max Kellerman anymore. Andre Ward is so good. Andre Ward is awesome at what he does. He's the annoying girlfriend in your ear who you just want to strangle. But for some reason, if you strangle her, they'll throw you in jail. So you don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it. But you know what I'm talking about. This girl, I went to Starbucks and I got a mint tea latte, cream, milk, double frap with frosting. I'm like, shut up. And then I went and I got pillows and I got these new pillows for my couch, but you can't put your head on them. And I got these little soaps. Stop talking. Stop. This is all ridiculous, retarded nonsense. That's Max Kellerman during a fight. Stop talking, bro. Like, go play on your cell phone. Go argue with Stephen A. Smith on who's better, Kobe or Mike. Stop talking. We needed Tarver, Joe, and Andre. Yeah, we did. Kellerman is the worst, going to get himself fired again. I hope so. I don't want anyone fired. I want the best for everyone. I want everyone to earn in a real way. He is god awful. He makes watching fights impossible. Kellerman just bootlegging Super for no reason. It's worse than the HBO days. What's good, King of Fitness? This was an amazing card. It was good. We got people. I'm glad, King. Now we got a debate. King of Fitness says Caleb Walsh, hell of a fighter. We got a lot of people in the chat who are disagreeing with this. We got a lot of people are thinking Callum Walsh looked garbage today. I don't think he looked garbage. I think he's pretty good. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle here. I think Callum Walsh is pretty good. I'm not saying he's the next great thing or anything. I thought he's pretty good. This is good. I was looking for someone to take this side. Guys, vote on the show. Vote on the show. He sounded like a little kid. I usually watch fight on silent, but I miss Dre on the commentary. Dre is so good. Max Kellerman is so awful. Up on Rod, Sandoval is whack, as I suspected you was bugging G. Yeah, all right. It happens. I gave you guys a parlay. I hit. All right. We just ate and out of 22 got beat up. I don't really. The only opinion I have is that Gary is the G. Thank you, C. Miller. Shout out to you. Remember to tip your gambling advisor. Remember to tip your gambling advisor. How does Cruz handle going the late rounds with a seasoned pro like boy? He just got to box him on the outside. Are we going into the late rounds? I'm not so sure that we are. We probably will. But I think Cruz can get a stoppage. I don't. Look, Moyataya struggles with speed. Tevin Farmer gave him life and death. Tevin Farmer, who I like, is not even in the same stratosphere as Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz is winning this fight without a problem. Caliban waited for the event since he was a child. Yeah, I think so. Did you win the lock? I did. So we got 3 locks. The first one hit. There's 2 more locks pending. As long as Andy Cruz wins, we hit all 3 locks. We're just waiting on Andy Cruz to win, which he will. The first lock that hit was Walsh. I am bugging. The over on the Sandoval fight, the over on the Trinidad fight, and Chino, and Chino, and that all hit today. So the first one hit. The other 2 parlays are all pending, and Andy Cruz winning tomorrow. So we'll hit on all 3. So remember to tip your gambling advisor. Also, I've been looking for a solution for my desire to have the nutrition of a steak and the convenience of a bar. You know what we can do? I know where to send you. I know where to send you for this. We can send you over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak. It's the convenience of a bar. It's pemmican refined. The carnivalbar.com. The Carnival Bar is clean, self-stable nourishment crafted by hand for adventures, picnics, and everything in between. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. And thank you, C. Miller, for the assists. Dishing out assists like John Stockton in his prime. Appreciate you, my dude. Wall Sport Dumb. He was looking for a highlight KO. It was not, yeah. Does anybody know a guy? I know a guy. Use promo code BOXING at checkout. It'll save you 10%. Wall's going to get knocked out one day. He leaves himself really open. He's got flaws. What's good, DJ? What's good, DJ? I took Walsh on points. I knew he wouldn't stop Ocampo. And why the F was Max saying Walsh was fighting like Roy Jones. He was bootlicking for no reason. Like, nobody asked for you to bootlick like this, Max. Nobody asked for that. This was another level. This was another level. Walsh and Nikita Zoo could be good. Could be a good fight. Yeah, I'd be down for it. Gary, a weird one. Thanks for the promo, man. Shout out 79. PBC has no boxing date. Zufa is going to PBC. Remember when PBC wasn't boxing? Remember that? Did you win the lock of the week, Gary? I just did that. Yes, I hit the first one. I got 2 more pending. They're all going to hit. You got anything for tomorrow or just Cruz? The only thing I got in my personal pocket is Cruz. Yes, sir. Be safe this weekend. Storms are hitting y'all. Yeah, they're supposed to start soon. BS stoppage on the Arnal's fight. Fight was almost over. Yeah, that was whack. How did you guys have it, though? Like, it was so wild that I thought Ornalis was getting back into the fight. I'm not good at math, so somebody needs to help me with the math here. So it was 10-9 Ornalis, and then 10-8. 10-8, and then 10-7, and then 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. How was your card on that? Who had a card on that? It had to be close because Ornalis just started running rounds. Ornalis versus Trinidad was my favorite fight. It was a good fight, man. It was really good. I think Ramos, think Jacob Ramos did well. I only wish he had better defense and better. Yeah, he needs to be more active. He just needs to sharpen up a little bit, but I thought he did good. Gary, I've never posted a short. How do I have 800 views? I don't understand the algorithm. Some of them just blow up like that, but you're doing good, my man. 79 beef with Johnny is like Drake versus Kendrick. Bro, I never watched the fight because I don't know it was on TV. I was watching a guy called Henry comment on it instead, and he never said it's on YouTube. He's 79 is Kendrick. Johnny says needs to stop the drama and focus on boxing. Every show is gate and this and gate that. Just subscribe. Everyone subscribe to 79 channel. Everyone give 79 your sub. Johnny said he's not one of those that claim to be the best with -115 odds. He was referring to Gary. I don't know. I didn't hear it. I don't care. I don't care if he takes shots at me. I hit my parlay this week. I got 2 more that I can hit tomorrow after Andy Cruz wins. You say whatever you want. I'm laughing all the way to the bank. All the way to the bank. For some reason, it's against the law if you do. Don't hit the woman. It's against the law. I don't do it. Don't do it. 79. Gary sounds like he's experienced this loud. Haven't we all, though, bro? Haven't we all had this girl in our ear? It's like, I don't care how good you look. This ain't worth it. Stop talking. Just stop. Deonde earned his last name tonight. Earned his last name tonight. Shout out, Jimmy. Shout out, Jimmy. Mankey, then leave. You're complaining like a broad. Mauro Ranella isn't as bad. No one's as bad as Max. Nobody is as bad as Max. Guys, do vote in the poll. Do vote in the poll. I don't see Walsh doing much. Only reason he didn't get counted as much is because Ocampo is way slower and sloppy. It's a big. I'm Cap. Kalen Walsh, a great value. Calzaghe. Callum, not absolute garbage. He's just not very good at all. I think he's in the middle somewhere. I think he's pretty good. I'm not saying he's the next great thing or anything. Big up to TJ from Chilltown. Yeah, shout out on that. J-Rod was easy, Brett. Yeah, you guys picked it. I did not. Caleb looked all right tonight. Max was suspect. King of Fitness, looks like many have left. What remains is a huge circle jerk. And Max Kellerman is sure to be part of that gay circle jerk. He's a gay retard. I can't take him. At the end of the day, Gary makes money at minus odds. Any bet that makes money. What is a good bet? A good bet is a bet that makes money. That's a good bet. A good bet is a bet that makes money. You guys don't understand. This is a lifestyle for me. This is how I make money. I just paid my taxes today. Most of the money I made comes from this. It's like investing in stock. You're not trying to hit a home run on every stock you pick. You're trying to consistently make money playing the stock market. That's what I'm doing. I'm consistently making money playing the stock. Do you lose sometimes? Yes, sometimes I lose. Thankful for me, I am very good at this, and I don't lose very often. Johnny posted a video saying he might bring back his shaved head. Maybe he didn't like my gay haircut comment. I don't know. The rest of my parlay is Andy Cruz, Keyshawn, and Xander. You good on that. The ethnistic is how I how did I not see that? Cal looked all right tonight. Max was suspect. Cruz won't stop Raymond Moyata. I wouldn't say no way. I think it's on the table. My God, Gary, I really gotta hop on the train. Money been a pussy and not putting in bets. Let's get it. Let's get paid. Even if you start small, and then just grow. Just bankroll the money. Like that's what I'm saying. When you make money, I don't care if you make $5. Put it away, and then next week make 10. And then the week after that makes 20, and just keep growing it. And pretty soon, you know what I'm saying? If there are, I'm just there for boxing money. I mess with Gary, Teddy, Breaking Bad, and Johnny for perspective. It's good to have you here. Mankey crazy. That's hilarious. We still have a mole in the chat, though. He knows who he is. Johnny giving him shrimp on the Barbie for every time he snitches on Discord. Bro said he was banned on his Discord. I ain't never been on his Discord before. I don't ban nobody from my Discord. I don't ban people from my Discord. Boot said Cruz was 12-0. Shows he can go in deep waters on an interview. Boot said Cruz was 12-0. Shows he can go in deep waters on an interview. I think Cruz Muay Thai is going to look like. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, that's fair. That's a fair point. Let's look at tomorrow. Caleb Walsh versus Say Mosley Jr. You can do it. You can do it. I would take Walsh. It's closer than you might think, though. I don't know. Probably Walsh. It's an interesting question. It's an interesting question. Arrow won already. It's a good one. Let me check my poll. Most of you guys gave this a B, a little bit of A, a little bit of C, or D, or an F. Okay, mostly a B. Guys are on par with me. It's an interesting one, Megan. Yeah, at first I thought Walsh, but now I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe Mosley Jr. Live bet odds for Walsh was absurd. I'm taking Shane in that. Yeah. Now that I missed the legs from tonight, should I just go? Yeah, go Cruz money line. Cruz money line is a great way to make your money back. It's a great way. Walsh is defensively leaky. He is, Megan. He is. At least Walsh at middleweight is in an easier division compared to 154. Eddie's weak to the body. Johnny said I was banned from his Discord for not paying. I have never been in his Discord, and I started using Discord until I subscribed to Gary. I do want to see 79 and Johnny spar 3 rounds. 79 and Johnny. Let's see it. What do you think of the judging tonight? The judging was, I didn't hear the score. What were the scores in the Walsh fight? I was setting this up. What was the scores in the Walsh fight? The scores were interesting. They were wide. I think they got the winner right. Ramos fight I thought was interesting. But the Gutierrez fight I thought was way wide. I thought they got the winner right. I thought Floyd beat him, but I thought the fight was close, like 5-3 close. And then the obvious one, I wanted to see the cards on the analysis fight. I didn't see that. This is exactly what I was going to say. Kane and Hammer was super wide. It was super wide. 9-1? Really? In my Discord, we all had it 6. We all had 6-4 or 5-5. 9-1 unanimously. That was wide, man. That was wide. Nonito Today versus Guillermo Rigondeaux. What's the money like? Looks like Cruz and Nonito Today. I remember Nonito Rigondeaux. That's what TM looks like. Cruz and okay, that's what tomorrow looks like. Maybe, and that's not bad. That could be it. That's not bad. I like that, King of Fitness. I like that. I just saw my boy Jaden pop in. There's my boy Jaden. What up, Jaden? Thoughts on Walsh's girlfriend and the fact that she's an MMA fight? I saw her. She was cool. She was cool. I didn't know she was an MMA fight. I saw her in the crowd and stuff. Well, KM is not a handsome man, which again shows that if you're a man, you don't have to be good looking. You really don't have to be good looking. You don't have to. What is his girlfriend's name, Jaden? I want to look her up. Yeah, I think 6'4" hammerhead. I think that was what most people had, right? In the Discord, everyone had 6'4". I had it 6'4" hammerhead. That's how I had it. Some people had a 5'5". I could see 7'3", 7'3" to 9-1. Really? All right. I like Johnny. I like Johnny too. I have him on all the time because I like him. I don't get the hate, but I'm Team Gary all day. Appreciate you, Luis. Cheeto looks like he had been looks like he had to the body about 60. Cheeto looks like he has the body of a 60-year-old though, so it could have been an upset. Plus, Gary doesn't say where they have these guys been, so we know why they're inactive and lost to Anthony Fowler in amateurs. The amateurs are the amateurs. Johnny posting videos hitting inflatable bags with hand wraps on. I'm not worried in the slightest. I think Cruz will probably win on points. Cruz not stopping him. He's coming to make a statement. I know some guy in Philly. That's what I've been told. Tabitha Ricci is was. Hang on. All right. Let's Google her. She looks better in the crowd. You'll see it a lot of times with female boxers. They look way better in person than they do. But let me see. Let me see. Oh, she's Brazilian. She's pretty attractive. Oh, here we go. Yeah. She's attractive. She's attractive. Right? She's attractive. Nonito Rigondeaux is a great fight, bro. Rigondeaux was so nice. It was kind of boring though. Like the fight itself wasn't. Nonito got the knockdown. He tried to rally late and stuff, but Rigo controlled the fight most of the time, and the pace was slow until Nonito got down on the cards, and he tried to rally late in that fight. I don't have issues with him until he started calling me and others out for non sequiturs. I think Johnny's my guy. I'm not going to badmouth him. I do believe that you had considerable beef with what he said. Will Cruz Rye step? I'm not sure what you're asking me. Walsh's girlfriend is 30-year-old Brazilian MMA fighter. She's fighting soon. Yeah. We look it up. She's quality. And I had Trinidad up by like 2 or 3 when they stopped it. Chino lost twice to Anthony Fowler in the amateurs. The amateurs are the amateurs, right? I get it. Let's go. Cruz by stoppage is a great value bet, though. 7-12 is paying plus 650. That's good. No, I agree. That is good. That is good value. I think that's worth the gamble. I'm not sure it's going to hit, but at plus 650, I'd say it's got about a 30 to 40% chance of hitting. And if you do the math on that, it's well worth the bet. My balls are hanging. Gary got a $50 bankroll. How much should I put on Cruz money line? I'll put half of it on Cruz money line. It'll clean up. You'll hit. How will you know if you get? How will we know if you get snowed in tomorrow? I won't be live. If you're in the Discord, I'll put it in the Discord. I'm going to try to keep my phone. Remember, I'll lose all power, so I'll only be able to have my phone for so long. I'm trying to keep it at 100%. But that's the best I can do. How will we know? That's how I will be live tomorrow. Fran Hennessy is better than Sky, but I think she loses next week. Maybe. Cheeto versus Walsh, middleweight Zuffa boxing bet. Am I going to regret this? 79? I got to go here.
To use sharp betters, looking for, there it is, plus 550. Austin Deonda, $100 gets you your money back, plus 550. He's fighting El Chino. Deonda, 22 years old, 17-0, worth a little bit of sprinkle. The swindler. Yo, fight fans.
Did you see the UFC fighter fate today after weigh-ins? And has that happened in boxing? I did not see that, but yeah, it's happened in boxing. It has. Danny O'Connor, it's happened to. It's happened a few times. It's rare, but it's happened more than once. Liam Wilson's opponent fell off the stage at weigh-in before. It's happened. It's definitely happened. I think all of the favorites win tomorrow. Yeah, I think so too. I'll pull it up real quick before I sign off, bro. New York City about to be plummeted in snow. It was so cold today. We're getting snow too. We haven't had snow in about 5 years. We're about to get it. No, you won't, bro. The swindler. Why Johnny pushed Austin DeAndre just based on, I don't know. I don't know. I watched the tape and I'm like, my God, this guy is, because I did the breakdown video. I'm like, my God, is this guy bad? What up, Megan Campbell? Lamos is ass. He's getting stopped. It's down to 3 inches of snow predicted here in that. Oh, JP Farley, you in Nassau County? I lived in Nassau County. I went to Hofstra, and I lived in Bethpage for like my childhood up until I was 10. He get up there with his face and told people to bet. I'm gonna leave it alone. Is it true that Julian Rodriguez was begging in his post-math interview for more money? I don't know. Roll lived up to being this Wednesday. Is Hart still fighting Cole after the 8-pound miss? -5 degrees here in Western New York. God dang it. God dang it. If I put $1 on every underdog next week and only show the one that I hit, am I sharp? If you edit it properly, Jefferson, if you edit it properly, let's I love Long Beach. I used to party in Long Beach when I was 21, 22 years old. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I used to go surfing in Long Beach too with this chick, Justine, who's from Long Island. And I was hitting on her. I was trying to get with that forever. And so I learned how to surf just to try to smash. And like, I just chased it and never went anywhere. And that was a lesson learned when I was very young. That was a lesson learned. Here's a lesson for you guys. Here's how to always get the girl. If she's not interested in you, stop pursuing her. Go on to something else. Put your efforts into something else. If the girl's not showing you any interest, don't put yourself in the friend zone. Don't do that. Just move on to something else. That's her loss. Go smash some of her friends. And then maybe after you smash some of her friends, maybe then she'll be interested in you. All right. Julian Rodriguez was asking for big fights for which he would get paid. He's going to get a big fight off of that. Snow is touching down here in the LR area, Little Rock area. Be prepared, Gary. In New York City, it feels like -4. I can't deal with that. Y'all get snow? Rarely. We haven't gotten snow in 5 years, but we're going to get it tonight. Like in a little bit. It starts at like 2 a.m. Or so the weatherman says. I really thought Hammerhand loses the fight. I thought so too. I don't know. I always try to pick fights, win whatever, but this time it happens. We can't bat 1,000. If you edit it like Johnny at 25-cent parlays. Here we go. I'm not sure what that's a reference to, but I'm gonna get cooking. New York City got snow recently, and we're about to get more snow. Only right, I whiffed in a minute. It happens. It happens. Gary got that Keanu Reeves method from Point Break. I don't remember. I've seen the movie. It's been a while. If you smash your friends. If a girl's not interested in you, just try smashing your friends. Check out the new show. I think you will enjoy it. Find a woman in the jungle. No social media. Yeah, a girl without social media is a girl indeed. I'm about to sleep with my jacket on. It's too brick right now. Big old things swinging in the tree. Johnny got all right, we're not. He learns to surf and smash. I didn't. That was the problem. I chased it too. I was young, right? And that was a lesson learned. I chased this chick, Justine, blonde beach girl, like typical what you would think of a girl, tight body, abs, and shit. Like, and I chased it too long. Blonde, blue eyed, like that. I chased it. Tall, 5'8", 5'9", statuesque. I chased it too long, and I never got anywhere with it. I was like, I could have at least tried to bang her friends in the interim. I would have got one or two of them if I really tried. All right, moving on. Moving on. Let's look at the book tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's all the favorites. It's Cruz. I like Cruz, Jones, this cohort thing I ain't touching. Madrimov, I would take Madrimov by stoppage. Gallegos, yeah. I mean, these fights, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. It's easy money. Just take Cruz, take all the favorites tomorrow. That's all I got. Do you have to? I mean, can people? I mean, I feel like guys have to, right? Like in theory, you don't. You can just listen to my advice, right? But I feel like guys have to learn the hard way, right? Like men have to learn the hard way. We have to chase after tail and get rejected and waste money and time and effort chasing some girl who was never interested in you to start with. Like, I always say this to guys, and I mean this. No girl can put you in the friend zone if you don't put yourself there first, right? You put yourself in the friend zone. That's why, like, guys, when you approach a woman, it's man to woman, right? It's not guy to guy. We're not buddies. We're not girls. We're not girlfriends. We're not chatting like girls. It's man. I'm interested in you. There's sexual interest here. Don't push too hard, right? Don't come off overtly sexual, but it's man to woman. You are talking to her because you are interested in her romantically. That's how the conversation has to go. If you talk to her like we're friends, she's going to friend zone you because that's how she sees you. The lesson of the day is don't try to smash the shirt of a girl from one. All right, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Y'all have been extraordinary. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Forever hold your peace. I'm going to end the poll now. I'm going to end the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Ending the poll in 4, 3. Ending the poll in 2, 1. And I'm ending the poll. Guys overwhelmingly gave it a B. B got a majority of the votes, 60% of the votes, and then everything else is pretty evenly split. Hey, if you can. A bunch of guys lack self-confidence, so they try to do that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Like, you might get more no's if you approach it man to woman. You're gonna get more no's. You're gonna get more yeses, which is the only thing that matters. You're gonna get more no's, but you will get 0 friend zoned. You will be friend zoned 0 times. The douche report got me rolling. Imagine both by stoppage with 8 knockdowns in the first round. Like, what is it? All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up. I will be live tomorrow. Probably 2 shows tomorrow. But I'll probably do a pre-show and a post-show. All right, but I'm gonna wrap this up. It is January 23rd, 2026, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.